Hi everyone, welcome to the final video for the Kpmg internship. Today we're finishing off the dashboard. We'll start here. From the transaction sheet, we are creating a pivot table that will go into our dashboard. So we want profit, we want wealth, and the customer titles. Rearrange them so the graph makes a bit more sense. We're using averages for most of the profits, I believe. We might use a sum at one point. So let's see what this looks like. I think it might be better if we just change it up a bit. Yeah, it's okay. Get rid of the blanks. We'll switch it. Yeah, that's a bit better. Okay, so I think we'll leave that. Get rid of the blanks. And that can go into the dashboard. So look there, something like this. So average profit by customer title. So let's create another pivot table. I feel like we're going to be doing a lot of this today. So this time, wealth segment again and customer title. I'm not sure if we need. Okay, we'll do count. So we're just gonna have a look at the distribution within wealth as well, and customer title. So it's something new we haven't looked at in the PowerPoint before. So yeah, this will help our analysis to target some customers. And no more blanks as well. I'll switch it again, I think. Yeah, that looks a bit better. I like it when they split up. And this is another one, but this is just wealth segment and the average profit. Oops. Customer ID, no customer. Okay, we're gonna do transaction month and customer title, wealth segment. Yeah, okay. So we're trying to get more information basically, rearrange it in a number of different ways. It might seem that it's similar. Rearrange it again. Yeah, so we have customer title, average profit, and the transaction month. Yeah, and so it's a little complicated, but hopefully when we enlarge it, it'll make a little more sense. I think maybe if we switch it. Yeah, that makes more sense. So as you can see, just for example, you can see that the lost customers, that's the blue line, it's coming down straight away. So that's like good to see. It means the model makes sense. Then we can make another one with sum of profit this time and wealth segment distribution. Everything we make, we're just putting back into the dashboard. All right, so in the transactions list, I want to add a couple more columns. So we're going to go state. We're going to add a state to see the distribution of customers by state, and we're going to go VLOOKUP using the customer ID. So we need to find the customer address. So like this, we've done this a couple times, so you guys should be okay with it. make sure there are dollar signs, type in the column number that we're looking for, and then false because we want an exact match. And fill it through. And now we have all this new information, we can make some more pivot tables. State, ID, and we can see some distributions now. There we go, so most of the customers are in New South Wales. It's quite interesting when we look at everything at the very end and we see how a lot of things start to correlate. And like a bigger picture really starts to form with the customers. Here we go, there's another one. So we have state, count of customer IDs and customer titles. So it's similar but a greater distribution, and that's just reformatted with the wealth segment this time as well. So New South Wales is just much greater density than other states in everything. I'm not sure where Sprocket Central is located, but it might be a factor that influences it. There we go, and that's the collection of of everything in the dashboard. So one more thing that I think is important is we should add the list of customers that that are basically going to be the target. So literally by name. And then we're going to add the addresses as well and the postcodes, etc. Just a little bit more information about them. So we're gonna go highlight the first 1,000, make sure you count the columns correctly. So that I added a couple extra there for it to make sense because I missed rows at the beginning. There we go. Okay, and so we're going to use VLOOKUP again. This is customer IDs. We'll go name and last name, and then we'll put address, and then postcode, and then finally state. And then I'm just going to bold the titles. Okay, and then to find everything, we're just going to use VLOOKUP, which we all should be pretty familiar with by now. So just highlighting customer ID and then making sure we're searching the correct I think the correct array. So we're looking for name, which means we need to go to customer demographic, highlight. We don't need all of them, but yeah, we'll just highlight a couple, make sure we put some dollar signs, and then looking for the name column, which is number 2, and then false. Okay, and the same thing with last names. Just make sure when you copy across, you adjust the column, the cell that you're highlighting, so the cell that you're searching, and then change the column number, false stay the same, and then just fill. Now address, again exactly the same, but this time we're searching a different sheet, so we're going to customer address, and that's cell number 2. Okay, almost done. So fill that out, and then now we can copy that across. Same thing for postcodes. Oopsie, wait. Just have to change the cell, and then the next column across. and then finally for state. It's pretty simple. Again, there might be a better method of doing this. I know there's some kind of way that you can make like a scroll down table. I've lost where I was. There it is. Make sure the cell's right for the ID. There we go, and fill that down. Yeah, so we can see that top customers, there's a lot of New South Wales. And then that's just copying it into the dashboard. You know, give it a title, make it look a little nicer, and yeah, that's pretty much it. I think we're done with the dashboard now. Okay, that's it for module 3 of the Kpmg internship. I hope you guys learned something. I definitely learned a lot making these videos, and I wish you the best of luck. Thanks.